Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name's Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't done so as well. If you guys didn't know, I recently purchased a home and I'm going to be taking you through renovating the entire house. I'm so excited to document this process and share with you guys a ton of makeover videos. We are actually starting off strong with the master bathroom makeover. Super excited to share that with you guys for today's video. If you guys enjoy videos like this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment down below. I love responding to all of you. As always, the links to everything will be in the description box down below for you guys to check out. Without further ado, we can just jump right into it. Alright guys, before we get started, I wanted to share with you guys a before of what the bathroom looked like before we started this makeover project. Full transparency, there was carpet in here. I removed it because that was my only intention. I was just going to retile the bathroom and do this makeover at a later date. Although this wasn't my style, it was very clean and it had been updated within the past few years. So I thought that I could just live with it and I would focus on other areas of the home. But all of that changed for me one day when I stopped in to do my usual weekly restoration hardware trip. I was just looking around kind of for different furniture pieces. I have a wish list of different things that I need for the home. Honestly, everything here tends to be so expensive. So I was just kind of looking around to get like inspiration, ideas. Then all of a sudden, randomly in the bathroom section, I see the exact marble countertop that is my dream in this section. But not only is it here, it is marked down 90% off. If you guys shop at Restoration Hardware Outlet, you know it's very rare for things to go down to 90% off. So I immediately go get the salesman who usually helps me and I'm like, hey, is there a reason that these are marked down so cheap? He's like, no, we're just trying to get rid of them, especially this one, because it only matches with the curved vanity. Well, here you have it. They also had the matching curved vanity, which was also on a great deal. This was 60% off. These were two deals that I just could not pass up. I cannot believe that they had both of these pieces at once. Usually they'll have the round countertop, but they won't have the vanity to match, or they'll be super expensive. Then I headed over to the actual Restoration Hardware Gallery in Newport Beach after, and I saw this on display for full price. This is seriously so expensive retail. I cannot believe I found that for 90% off. Now the only thing left to do is go break the news to my grandpa, who's been helping me with this renovation, that we are in fact actually going to tear out the bathroom that he personally sees there to be nothing wrong with. So we have to take all of this out.
I don't see nothing wrong with this. I know better, you know better. So what about this?
You get to crack it.
Why? I know you're just joking.
No, I got a good deal on a cabinet and a countertop. So we're gonna take it all out.
Oh my goodness.
He really wasn't that upset with me because one thing about my grandpa is he loves demolition. Like, he loves to do the tearing apart of everything. So he got straight to work. He was actually so excited to break this whole countertop up. It is honestly so much fun too. I got a few hits in there as well, and I love like tearing stuff apart to make it pretty after. So the next thing that we wanted to add, which is basically the star of the show, is just another Inyouths mirror. If you guys have been watching my videos on the home renovation, you guys know this is my favorite mirror company. So they offer customizable LED mirrors and they have 30 different size options. You can also customize your own size. They can include Bluetooth speakers, clocks, you can get Wi-Fi, weather stations, demisters, and just really personalize them how you want. I personally chose one with the Bluetooth speaker, which I am obsessed with. But as you guys can see here, my brother and my grandpa helped with the electricity.
Ready? Yeah. Hello. Okay, that's it.
Because his sign isn't even in yet.
Wait, I can move over.
Okay, now you can move it
Slide
over.
over here.
Because I know you like to
Oh,
take
that
that
came
stuff off.
And it goes off when you.
Yeah. These are really good quality, like built to last, explosion and waterproof mirrors. I think they are perfect for a restroom, so that's why I chose this. So a huge thank you to them for sending this over. I love that it's hands-free to turn it on and off, and honestly, I feel like this just made the bathroom makeover. The backlight just adds like such a nice mood to this space. It makes it look so luxurious and expensive, which I love. I feel like this is everything I wanted in a bathroom mirror. I would highly recommend checking them out. This is my second mirror from this brand within my home, and I will be definitely adding a third as well. It's just so beautiful. You can also adjust the different temperatures of the coloring, and I just love how it kind of illuminates the marble countertop that I chose. So I would highly recommend checking them out. I will have them linked in the description box down below because I could not recommend these mirrors enough. Next up, we had a huge disaster occur. So we decided to have our contractor do the tile floor just because we're working on so many other projects. And as you can see, the grout color just doesn't look right. And my contractor said he didn't want to say anything to me, but the color just seemed off, but people do crazy colors all the time. Come to find out, as you guys can see, someone switched the bag of grout for black with the white grout at Home Depot. So kind of ruined the floors. We panicked, but he spent a couple hours actually scraping out the grout, and this is what it was looking like. And I panicked. I thought the floors were gonna be ruined, but believe it or not, he was able to put the right color grout, and this is how they turned out. But you guys do not know how panicked I was. I was so nervous because this could have been a lot worse. I'm happy we caught it while it was still wet, and I love the design and pattern. I don't have too much experience laying tile, that's why I just had my contractor do it, and this little design here is pretty difficult, I will say. My brother and my grandpa also moved the electrical boxes that were above the mirror and put them on each side of the mirror because once I saw these sconces, I immediately fell in love with them. They're definitely on the more affordable end, and I can't believe it because in my opinion, these look so expensive and they look great on each side of the mirror. So that is something else that we were able to achieve. I definitely don't recommend too much DIY electrical or plumbing, so that's why I didn't show much of it because you should not be doing that on your own. Next up here are the faucets that I chose. This was the most difficult thing to find. Faucets are very expensive, especially if you want some sort of like brass and things like that. And because I had gotten such a nice countertop, it was hard going for something that didn't look high quality. But after several hours searching, I kid you guys not, I was looking for hours, I found these. They're definitely on the more affordable end when it comes to faucets that look like this. I saw one exactly like this at a store and it was like $1,500, and that just was not within my budget for this bathroom. So I was able to find these for a couple $100, and I think they look absolutely amazing. My brother also added some under sink filtration, so I have filtered water when I brush my teeth. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's a great upgrade, and you can get those very affordably on Amazon. Speaking of Amazon and affordable home upgrades, this is one of my new favorite things. They have these in every finish, these light switch cover plates. They have them in every option you could need. You can get them in brass, gold, polished chrome, silver, so many options, and they're such an affordable upgrade. To me, they really made the space in here. The white outlet covers were just looking very cheap, and this looks very elegant and high end, so I love those. Another thing I like to do to make things look a little more more high-end is to put some sort of tray or dish under my soap. So that is what I did here. I've got that little marble tray. It ended up fitting perfectly with these bar saddle soap and lotion combo that I chose. These smell so good, and for being high-end and having a little bit better ingredients, they aren't as expensive as very expensive hand soap and lotion, if you catch my drift. So I added those on that little tray, and I absolutely love the way that that looks over in the corner there. I know I wanted to keep things very minimal and simple, but also wanted pieces that looked very luxurious. This oversized glass vase is one of my favorites, and I went ahead and got some dried leaves. I highly recommend these if you want something that has a little bit more longevity but looks realistic, because I was tempted to do flowers or faux branches in here, but they have to be switched out so often. So if you opt for something like these can last a little bit longer. So I just went ahead and separated them and kind of cut off a few of the branches, added them to this vase, and I feel like this is the perfect centerpiece for this little bathroom vanity. I love the way it turned out, and the rich green just adds like a nice pop of color as well. Then I went ahead and used this textured glass candle holder. It's super small and dainty, but I just wanted to add like a nice glow with a candle in this bathroom, but I didn't want to put the candle directly onto the marble, and I wanted to have something to place it in. So I got this little candle holder, placed this candle in there, and I'm being very careful here because I'm trying to film with one hand and do this, and I successfully didn't break those, which I'm so proud of myself for. So just put that in the corner there. I took a lighter and went ahead and lit that. It's just like a nice fresh scent for the bathroom, and again, it adds like a really nice little glow, and I love the way the textured glass looks with the glimmer of the flame from the candle. I just think that looks so perfect. It kind of goes really well with the mood lighting from the backlight of the mirror. Next, I'm adding in some towels, but I'm actually going to be using these as decor pieces. It gives that like luxury spa vibe. I don't think I'll be using these like on a regular basis. They're gonna kind of just be sitting here for decoration. I love the tassels on the bottom. I also know that when you continuously wash these, they probably will not look as good, but I just love the way that they look. They add like a really nice pop of texture to this space as well. Next up, we're adding a rug, and we're adding one of my favorite rug pads. These are super easy to work with, very affordable, and they can make any rug non-slip. So I just throw it down, lay it flat, you put your rug on top of it, and the cool thing about it is if there's any excess on the sides, you just take your scissors and you cut it off, and it literally fits perfect for your rug. I got this rug with a little bit of texture on it. I got such a good deal on it online, so I'll definitely be sure to link that down below, along with everything else from this video. But I definitely wanted to add just like a nice comfy plush rug to the front of the vanity, again to add a little bit of texture to the space. Before we do the reveal of this bathroom, I just wanted to remind you guys of what it looked like before we did this bathroom makeover. I am seriously so shocked and surprised I was able to achieve my dream look for this bathroom on a budget, which is crazy because when I first started the home renovation process, I was quickly humbled at finding out how expensive these marble slabs that I wanted were. For this type of marble, I was getting quotes for $5,000 to $20,000 per slab. So immediately I was like, yeah, you're not gonna have the Calcutta, viola, marble anywhere within your home because you just aren't gonna spend that kind of money. You don't have that within your budget. And to be able to walk into a Restoration Hardware and find this for 90% off, also pre-cut with the sink cuts, because that's another expense that I would have had to pay for, is insane. So I would highly recommend checking out your local Restoration Hardware and seeing if you can find a good deal. As for everything else that I used, as always, you know that I will share the links down below because I make these videos to encourage you guys so you can see that you don't always have to have a huge budget or spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to achieve this dream look that you may have have for your home. I also just wanted to say another thank you to Inyouths because I think this mirror truly made the space and made my vision come to life. So a huge thank you to them. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed that makeover video. I'm so excited to share with you guys a ton more renovation videos on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!